All right. No questions? No questions so far? So guys, there are more 3 to 4 points that I have to discuss, which is like perfect trading direction checklist and uh, more 3 to 4 steps that I want to discuss, which I will be continuing in the next 1 hour and next couple of minutes. So stay tuned until then. I'm going to take a small 5 to 10 minutes of break here and then we will continue. Meanwhile, anybody has got any questions or you want to share how your trading journey is going on, you're sitting at profits or sitting at losses, what exactly is happening, tell me everything that you want to share with me. And also, like I was again and again mentioning, that if you are interested in any exclusive benefits that you want, which not everybody is getting, then you can also get in touch with me. Type a yes in the comments and I'll tell you those exclusive benefits. All right. So let's continue after a small 5 to 10 minutes of break, and then we'll see how and in which direction should you trade. That is what the topic is. So stay tuned. You're going to get some exciting information coming your way. Some very useful information that can completely change the way you look at markets. Trust me, when I'm going to reveal out those secrets, when I'm going to reveal out all those important points out there, it's going to be a game changing thing for you, and your trades are going to improve a lot better than what it has been. Trust me, these tips, whatever we are discussing in the next coming 1 hour, also, what we are going to discuss, these are going to act very, very important, because this will change your overall perspective of the market. It's not going to be something like, it's not some normal information. It's something very specific, it's very, very important, and it's very uh, it's it's something that can completely change the way you trade. So that's why I want you to stay tuned, and then I'll be back in a while and we'll continue talking about all of that. All right, guys. So stay tuned until I'm back from a small little break, and then we'll talk more. So I am back. So I'm not getting any responses from any of you that you want me to give you some exclusive benefits. If you would have said yes, probably I would have shared those exclusive benefits with all you guys. But unfortunately, none of you are showing any interest. So that's okay. The moment somebody becomes interested, say yes in the comments, and I will definitely help you and guide you in terms of what those benefits are. Guys, those exclusive benefits are just for you people. So please understand this, that when I say those exclusive benefits, it's not for me, it's for you. So please get these exclusive benefits only on the live stream. No other platform is offering you this kind of service, this kind of hand holding, and the kind of support we are giving you guys. Nobody is doing it. So can I get some yes in the comments? Hi 314094. Yes, I will show you how to use this trading app. To till what step have you reached? Did you basically KYC yourself? Have you completed your KYC? Are you now ready to trade? How exactly, where exactly are you standing, like in terms of your trading journey? Then I'll show you where to take a, where to place a trade, how to place a trade, and all of that I'll show you. See, again, they ask a question and they just disappear. Okay, anyways, since you've asked this question, I'll basically answer to your question before I move on to my topic. So, guys, the first and foremost thing is either you are an Android user or you are a iOS user. We've got links for both the people. In fact, we've got basically, QR code for the iOS users. You can use this QR code to download the app. This is just for iOS users. For Android users, you can go type in the Play Store itself and you can download the Zbit app from there. Once you are done with downloading the app, the next step is to basically KYC yourself. You will KYC yourself, which means you'll submit one of your identity documents. It can be either Aadhaar, passport, or voter ID, or whatever is applicable in your country of jurisdiction. You will be using one of the ID cards to register yourself. Once you register, your KYC is complete. Then comes the very important part, which is like you get to deposit the funds. And if you just deposit, you might not stand a chance to win some exclusive gifts. But once you come to the stream and use the deposit function, deposit button on the live stream function, you will be getting some exclusive benefits which you guys are not aware of. And if you want to know about it, you will basically ask me this by sending me a yes or sending me a ready in the comments, and I will tell you about it. Okay, then come to the deposit button either here or by using the live stream function deposit button and put deposit there, and then you are ready to start your crypto journey. Then comes something called as two different types of trading which you want to trade. Something where you have very limited capital and you want to use some money which can be given to you by the platform, which I don't encourage that you should be using anything over and above 5x as a beginner trader, because it's very, very risky. And if the trade doesn't go in right direction, or if you don't know how to speculate or you don't know how to analyze the markets, then you will be losing out on all of the money. So that's why I only encourage users not to use more than 5x of the leverage. That's where your opportunity lies, and that is where exactly you will be closing your deals. um, some of you, even when you're starting, I don't even say 5x, keep more lower than that. That is also still fine. It's better. Okay, in the initial phases, it's low. And then, once you become more and more proficient, more and more like good with moving, like more and more how do I say, more and more professional and confident about the markets, then only you can start taking the leverage in the more higher side. The reason why I tell you you should not take leverage position very, like you should not take very big leverages, is because uh, by taking leverage you might be able to increase the size of the position, okay, but the chances or the risk of losing out on the trade becomes very significant. So the lower leverage you take, the better it will be to hold the position for bigger time period. So say if you take a leverage of 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, up to 5x also, even if the market fluctuates till 20%, you can still hold your trade. But if you're trying to take a leverage which is more than 10x, 20x, or something like that, any small pull, any small, market behaving opposite of what you're predicting, any small move can basically significantly impact your trades and can uh, exit your entries. Now, there was one customer yesterday who I was speaking to, and I think I was going on telling his name. His name is Zohaib. Okay. So he asked me, he told me that he's taken $100 position with 100x of the leverage. Imagine $100 with 100x. He's taken the leverage. Here I'm talking about 5x and he's taken 100x as the leverage. Now, the buying that he's done is with a size of 10,000. Yes, by looking at this 10,000 number, you'll be like, wow, within 5-10 minutes, my target will be achieved and I'll be like happily sitting with the profits. Okay, that is in the best case scenario. But what if it happens in the opposite direction? Did you even think about it? You didn't even think that market can just completely act opposite, and you took the decision of taking a trade here. So you took a 10,000 trade. So this customer, basically Zohaib, last night, he took a 10,000 position. I don't know what was the entry exit, how he's planned his entry exit, but he basically ended up losing out on all the money. Now, ended up losing out on all the money, not $10,000, of course. He's taken a position for 10,000, but then he just lost $100 there. So, how does a price get liquidated? Okay, in this scenario, since we know that he's taken $100 position and he has basically used 100 times of the leverage, so his position will be basically getting liquidated if the market basically just behaves, even if it moves just about 1%, it will basically within fraction of seconds, it will just disappear. I'll show you how. I'll show you why leverage of 100% should not be taken, or why 100x should not be taken. So 100x, 100, sorry, $100 is what we have. So I'm answering to you now. I think I answered to Peter Joseph a little while ago. I'm answering to you, Zohaib. You asked me this question. You took a 100x leverage and you took a $100 position yesterday. 261488. Hi, hi, welcome to the stream. Is there Peter Joseph or is there Zohaib in the stream? Do I have anyone with these two names? 314455. I see you live past 2.5 hours. Were you able to deposit funds while I'm live? Guys, I don't want to just take this gyan just like it, because I want you guys to also act on it and make the use of the platform here, and basically not just help yourself but also help each other. Well, the way I am helping you to kind of learn all these concepts and understand this, I want you guys to at the on the other side of the story to reciprocate. Okay, understand this thing. Nothing in this world comes free of cost, and I really get very disappointed when I see that I'm making a lot of effort to talk to you guys, to take some feedbacks, to understand your understanding capacity. Are you able to understand? Are you able to trade? And you guys don't answer back, and you guys don't even pay that much attention to give a feedback. Yes, we are understanding, we are not understanding, we are doing this, we are not doing that. That kind of shows a very disrespectful behavior of you guys. Trust me. uh, I'm going on talking, I keep talking, and I tell you, please tell me the feedback, tell me the feedback. Do you think it's adding, it's making sense, it's not making sense? Do you think you are like basically confident enough to enter into a trade? No response. How am I supposed to know that you guys are actually utilizing this platform for good benefit, and then take this back and then use this guidance to trade and do all of that? Here, back end and in front, 4 hours I sit all the time, like I'm just going on talking, trying to simplify the concepts and trying to simplify the things in the most easiest manner possible for you guys, but still no response at all. This is like pure, I feel like pure disrespect that I feel, and I feel so disheartening all the time. So learn to give feedback, guys. Learn to tell if you're following, you're not following, or you want me to repeat something, or what are you getting out of the session. You have to tell me. Anyways, so as I was telling you that there is a 100x leverage that we were talking about. A customer last night has taken a 100x leverage, and $100 is what he had. So I was showing you, I think a calculation. Did I show you on the screen? I don't know if I did. But even if market is behaving 1% against you, your 100x leverage is going to just liquidate just like it. So that's why I don't encourage you guys to take that big leverage. That's why you see the risk is 1%. Okay. And sorry, yeah, the risk is the loss risk percentage is 1%, and you have very less capacity to be able to hold that position. Had you taken 5x of the leverage, you would have still basically made a profit. And even if market is moving at least 20x against you, like 20% against you, your position was still alive, your position was still living. But because you took 100x as a leverage, 1% against you means the position will liquidate by itself. So in Zohair's case yesterday, he's taken a capital of $100. He's taken a leverage of 100x. I'm just taking some hypothetical numbers here, which is like currently my entry price being $2,952. So the maximum move which you're allowed, which you can hold, like the move that if it behaves against you, it will be 1% only. How do you get that? I'll show you on the screen. So he has this $100. He's taken a $100 position. So his size of the position is 10,000. Now with 10,000, now his margin is $100 divided by the size of the position is basically 0.1%, which is if I multiply it with 100, it means if the market is moving even 1% against him, his position is going to get liquidated. So this is the grave mistake which my client yesterday night has done. And at midnight, 1 o'clock, he's calling me and telling me this issue that he's taken a 100x leverage and he's lost around close to $200 and he was crying about it. So what is the mistake you guys do is, in little greed, what you tend to do is you take more leverage thinking if I take a big size of the position, I will earn more. And what you fail to realize is that with the big size of the position, you are reducing the, you're reducing the time, or you're reducing the capacity to hold that position. Had you taken 5x leverage, you were able to hold the position. Even if market was behaving 20% against you, you were still able to hold that position. But what mistake you did? You basically went and took 100x leverage, which reduced your capacity to 1% only. And if market moved 1% against you, your position closed. Khatam, over. $100 in 1 single second lost just like that. So that is why I am going on telling, don't take so much leverage, don't go for greed, don't go for unrealistic numbers, don't go for too high, unrealistic targets and unrealistic numbers that you guys are targeting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5x is the maximum as a beginner. If you're going for greed, this is where you will end up. Abhi, in this scenario, imagine if he has taken a position at 2952, if his entry price was 2952, okay? So what will be the 1% of 2952? Let's calculate. 2952 is basically 1% of it is 29.52. Okay, so 2952 was his entry price, and 1%, if there's a buy entry, for example, he has placed at 2952, imagining that it will go up, but market moved in the downward direction. So if market would have moved even by 29.52, even if by 29.52 points or $29.52 is what it has moved down. If we understand this situation, $100, 100x leverage, now he's aiming that the price is going to go up. He speculated that he entered at 2952, imagining that it will go to say 2962, 2972, 2982, I don't know, whatever he take profit he's setting. But market behave exactly the opposite. Now, if he's going in his direction, great, that he's able to get the profit. It's not going in his direction. Even a 1% move, and 1% move here means $29.52 move, just $29.52 move. Had he taken 5x as the leverage, he would have got at least a minimum of $700 move, which in a very normal situation, if the markets are not so volatile, $700 move in next couple of minutes or in next couple of hours is not possible. Okay, but 29.52 very much possible. Like when we are live right now itself, we are basically seeing that market is able to move $30-40 just like it. Okay, in any normal day also, even if it is moving at minus 2, 3, 4% also, it is able to move in a range of at least like 30, 40, 50, 60, $70 also. So do you think 29.52 is not possible? It's very much possible. So how he has lost the trade is, of course, market moved against his direction. So his liquidation has happened at 2922, and in a fraction of second he's lost all his $100 or $200 and completely thrown out of the market. This is the exact you know mistake you guys are doing. That's why all of you are getting into losses, because you're going for little greed without putting any mathematical calculations or calculated risks there. That's why that is exactly where you guys are going wrong, and nobody is understanding this, that taking extra leverage will not give you extra profit. How many times do I tell you? Like those kind of movements, if you are like really good with scalping, you know how to spot one small particular movement and you can really capture that, and you are very perfect with scalping positions, then only you should be going for it. Otherwise, in a fraction of second, like that 29.52 is so easy to liquidate. Like it's so easy to be achieved within just एक बड़ी candle बनेगी ना, your position will just square up completely. Like one inducement, imagine, even if it's not a real case scenario, if market is trying to manipulate you, which it obviously does, because you're taking 100x leverage, means it's basically getting $100 in its pocket. So obviously it will manipulate you. One inducement candle it throws away against you, your position is going to get liquidated within fraction of seconds, and you'll be like thrown out of the market just like it, like a useless creature. You'll be thrown out of the market. That is how it will be, and that is what nobody understands, and that is what a lot of people are struggling with. And I'm trying to simplify, yet nobody is understanding where exactly it is going wrong. So I have answered to your question, Mr. Zoheb. Please join the session if you are there. Although I sent you the message in the group in the Zbit application also, that I am responding to your question karke. But if you are watching me, wait, let me see if he's I think he is not there. So Zoeb, I think you asked me this question. I answered to your question. Next time, don't do this mistake at all. Okay. When you see a right kind of a setup, do proper mathematical calculations, fit your math properly, fit your probability properly, fit your calculated risk properly. You will be able to earn profit for the day. You will not go out of profit. Trust me. You guys are not understanding this simple logic. It's just about right kind of mathematical calculation. And whenever basically somebody has either kept over targets, or somebody who has kept somebody has overdone something, that's where exactly you will lose. And this is what has happened with my so-called my nicest client, Mr. Zoheb, last night. Anybody has any questions? And for 7084, any questions for me? We've got last 30 minutes left now. And as I told you, like before going for the break, I was telling you that we will be discussing about some 2 to 3 last topics, and then we'll wind up for the day because we are heading towards the end of the session. Guys, I am going to be on, it's my week of tomorrow. I'll be seeing you guys most probably on Tuesday. I don't know if I'm working tomorrow or not. I'm a bit unsure, but if I'm working, I'll be live between 4 to 8 p.m. Dubai time anyways. And if I'm not working, then I might be working on Tuesday, and you'll see me on Tuesday. There's a slight, difference in the schedule for me. Let's see how it is going to be. So either I'll be live tomorrow, which normally on Mondays and Tuesdays you guys don't see me, right? So I will be live tomorrow, or I might be live day after tomorrow. I don't know. As of now, it's not yet confirmed. I will be able to. If you see me tomorrow, then you know that I'm working. If you don't see me, then it's my off. So let's see how it will go tomorrow for me, and whether I'm going to be on off or I'm going to be working. So that's still undecided. I have to come back with it. Okay. Now, last half an hour and last few topics that we have, the sniper mode topics and trading in the right direction. So now we have to discuss about the buy conditions and the sell conditions here. And I told you that the higher time frames are always to look at the markets from a bigger perspective. And the smaller time frames are always about taking the trades. Entry and exits are always on the shorter time frames. It's either on the 5 minutes time frame or it's either on the 15 minutes time frame. Now, the buy conditions, higher time frames, 1 hour, 4 hour, basically you always have to check if it's an uptrend or not. That's when you'll have your buy trend opportunity, buy or long buy opportunity. Lower time pullbacks, that again is basically a buy condition for you. Then third thing is you have to see for a bullish candle with a big wick rejection or a bullish engulfing, which again will point out towards a buy condition for you. Then fourth is if the price is hitting a demand zone. Now, demand and supply zone is a very technical thing, and not everybody and anybody gets it. And sometimes even I also kind of get confused because I can really easily spot out a high sentiment zone, but sometimes to spot a high demand zone or a supply zone, it becomes a very difficult task. And with expertise and kind of practice, and the more you trade and the more you're looking at charts, that's when you actually develop that. But unfortunately, you cannot get this very quickly, or you cannot get this very easily. Okay, so very important thing, which is like what are the various buy or sell conditions that you have to look for. So the buy conditions, I told you, there are 4 things. High time frame, 1 hour or 4 hour, you have to see if it's an uptrend. Okay. Higher time frame, again I'm repeating, higher time frame, 1 hour or 4 hour, you have to see if it's a uptrend. Then lower time frames, you have to see for the pullbacks. Okay. The condition is higher time frame uptrend, lower basically lower time frame a pullback, and then you see a bullish candle there, big wick rejection or a bullish engulfing. That's where your opportunity lies. And the fourth condition is obviously price hitting a demand zone. Okay, these are the 4 conditions for the buys. Now comes the sell condition, which is basically in sell condition, all the things that I told you for the buy are going to be the opposite of it, which means that the higher time frame should be in downtrend, the lower time frame should show a pullback. Okay, higher time frame should be in a downtrend, the lower time frame should show a pullback, and then you see a bearish rejection over there, and then price should hit a supply zone. Understandable or not understandable? I'll draw this on the charts and I'll show you. Might be coming as very difficult for all you guys. थोड़ा समझने के लिए मुश्किल आ रही होगी, but I'll draw this and I'll show you on the charts. Okay, then you will be understanding. Okay, now see, higher time frame, I am showing you first the buying conditions. Higher time frame, 4 hours chart or 1 hour chart, what you will see is it is in uptrend. Okay, this should be how it should be looking for you in the higher time frame. Okay, now this is your higher time frame. Now In the shorter time frame, when you come to a 5 minutes or a 15 minutes chart, what you should see is you should look for a pullback matlab you should look for price to come down. So obviously when it's in uptrend, it's obviously going to make higher highs and higher lows, but you have to look for a dip here in the shorter time frame. Understand this logic? I'm repeating. How R will play, it seems. What is this? I don't know what you're talking about. Some weird question again. Anyways, so it's in uptrend in the higher time frame. In the shorter time frame, you come and look for this dip, and this is where you'll exactly buy. Because the moment you buy here, and if the price basically goes up, this is where you will end up selling. This is your buy condition met. Hope this is clear to you. If you're not understanding, repeat this session, replay this session once again, and you will understand it. Now, I am moving on to the selling condition now. Hold on for a second, I'll draw it now. Now, the next condition is sell. How do you basically determine when to sell? Now, the price will be making some lower lows and lower highs. Okay, this is how price will be going down, 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 down in a downtrend on the higher time frame, which is a 1 hour chart or a 4 hour chart. So this is a downtrend that you're seeing. Now, the moment you see this on a higher time frame, you will look for a pullback in the shorter time frame, and you will plan your entry here in any of these zones. Okay, because you sell here. See, sorry, guys, I'm extremely sorry. Actually, I kind of drew all the lower highs in similar, like same direction. Actually, it should be below that. Actually, it's not same. It's going to be below. Like for example, I'll show you it. What? So it will be like this. Then it will come down and it will be little lower than this. Then it will be lower than this. Then it will be lower than this, like this. So it's like it's kind of going to go down, not like up, 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 up. Okay. So you will be selling here. Now taking profit, you want to take here, you want to take here, you want to take more down, you want to take here. This is totally up to you where you will be taking your profit. Okay, now you understood. I think now the diagram is also clear enough for all you guys. If you're not, then go and basically again replay and see this. Now, fourth step is to use a filter to avoid any kind of fake moves. Sometimes just by looking at one indicator or by looking at one tool or by using one tool, you might not be able to take a successful trade. And I tell everybody that you can't rely on one indicator and take a trade successful. You always have to confirm it with different indicators, use it as permutation combination, because after all, they are man-made tools. They can be wrong in some way. So you have to always use it as a permutation combination and use with other indicators to be able to decide that. While you're using moving average, yes, downtrend, uptrend you see and you're taking a trade. But coming to the other filter options, what you can use is you can use RSI. You can only enter if RSI is not overbought or oversold. MACD, follow trend only when MACD is trending in the same direction. And volume, you should avoid entries with low volume. The volume has to basically match with the price there, which means if price is going up on the charts, the volume should clearly show the green color histogram candles becoming bigger and bigger on the charts, like on the volume indicator. And for the red and for the price going down on the charts, the red color histogram or the red color candle on the volume indicator should show that it is growing. That is where you will realize that yes, the real move is coming there. That is not a fake move. So that is how you will identify. And don't trade when volatility is dead. Try to trade when volatility is good enough, like we are seeing some kind of good movement, then only you should be trading in that direction. And you have to pick one of them for as because consistency matters more than the indicators. So you have to You can use all these permutation combinations. Other than that, other than RSI, MACD, DMI, there's so many still, like you can still use Fibonacci, you can use smart money concept. There are so many, you can use it as a permutation combination to find out a lot of other different things. All right, so it's just not about one thing here, so many things that you can pick it up. Now, the fifth step is basically to match the direction with a proper stop loss. So for buy, basically your stop loss should be below last swing low, or for sell, your stop loss should be above last swing high. So place stop losses where retail's emotional stop losses don't sit. Okay. So please understand this fact and use this in the right direction. I don't know, by just listening to it, were you able to understand or not? But I'll just draw this in the. I'll draw this in the what do you call? I draw it and show you. So suppose it's a sideways market. Your support and resistance are sitting here. Okay. Okay, I'll not draw a sideways market because we don't trade in sideways market. Let me delete this. For example, if it's basically a downtrend, okay, now this is where your this is where your resistance and this is where your support is. Okay, in the downtrend. So your stop losses will sit somewhere here when you're selling, and when it is a buy trade, like this is where it is going. So your stop loss should sit somewhere here, like in below the support levels. Okay, don't go by my drawing. I know it's pathetic, it's very bad, it's not so clean and neat and all of that, but I hope what I'm trying to tell you, the concept, or what I'm trying to explain, is good enough for you. Don't go by my drawings. My drawings, I know, are very pathetic. Okay, now the last entry or the last step, basically, as I told you, so last step is basically about checking the risk to reward ratio. So this was about stop losses, where to put a stop loss. Now the last one is risk to reward, and I told you 1:2 is good enough for a beginner trader, and 1:3 is even better. 1:1 is for people who basically don't like money, or 1:1.5 is for people who basically don't like themselves at all. I'm just kidding. The point here is 1:1 or 1:2 is not for the for all you to target, because that's for stop losses. Basically, it's for obviously, if you are not sure of how the market is behaving, or you don't know how to trade in the right direction, then basically you're going to end up putting it to stop losses. So 1:1, 1:1.05, or 1 is to 0.5, all of this is for those people. Okay, but if you know how to predict markets, 1:2, that's the best. 1:3 is also the best, but you have to see, sometimes if the market is not moving that great, you might just close it at 1:2 and be happy and sleep happily on that day. Okay, these are two to three rules that you need to follow. Stop losses, always remember, if your stop loss is $50, your risk to reward should be $100. If your stop loss is $100, your risk to reward should be $200. Like that, like, double of it. Like that you should aim for. In that scenario, if even if in one trade you didn't make that great money, at least next trade you will basically recover out of it. So I hope all these concepts, all these things, whatever we are discussing, all that what we have so far discussed, we've discussed 6 points here: how to trade in right direction, looking at the higher time frames, putting an entry in the shorter time frame, then using moving averages, using different indicators, then basically confirming the market structures, and then using some filters, like using some extra filters out there, like RSI, MACD, DMI, volume, I don't know what else, smart money concepts, all of that, using all of that, and then stop losses and risk to reward, and all of that, you do it. That's how you will be trading in the right direction with these steps. If you follow it, hi my dear, 326015, hi. If you're using all these 6 steps that I told you, trust me, your trades are going to be more than 70 to 80% successful. Like, I am telling you, 80 90% तो successful हो जाएंगे, until unless sudden something happens and the market just moves opposite direction, then I can't say anything. But 80 to 90, in fact 95% also I can say, if you follow all these 5 steps that I told you, 5 6 steps that I told you, your profit is inevitably going to happen. Okay. 3209, sorry, 326016, you've joined very late. We are almost ending the session in next 20 minutes. You've missed out on great amount of information, but that's okay. You've joined late. If there's any personal requirement, particular requirement you want to basically share with me, how is your trading journey going on? Are you making money? Are you losing out? You want to share anything? Please feel free to do so and ask me anything, whatever you want to ask me. I am ready to answer you any question. Guys, a very, very important thing. If you want to unlock some exclusive benefits which are coming your way, and these benefits are not just for you, it's for all the other, sorry, it's not for everybody, it's just for you. So you have to type a yes in the comments and I'll tell you what are the exclusive benefits that you can get. So are you ready? Type yes, ready. Are you okay to know those exclusive benefits? Then tell me yes in the comments and I'll tell you. Otherwise, uh, as usual, I am just going on with the generic topics and I'm just going on with what we have to discuss for the day. Hope you guys are enjoying this stream as much as I am enjoying talking to all you people. Some people are coming, going, they are just saying hi, they are just sending me one word questions and they disappear for some reason. I don't know why they disappear. They ask me some questions, they don't even take their answer and they just disappear. So I'm having so much fun as much as you guys. I hope you guys are also having so much fun. So let's see. Do I have any successful traders? Anybody wants to share the stories, guys? Come on, share some stories with me. Don't be so boring. I don't know why you guys don't talk to me so much. Am I talking gibberish? Am I talking like too difficult terms, words, or what? I mean, I'm talking normal English, right? You can talk to me in a normal language, say something good, bad. Talk about weather only. Talk about something else. It's okay. I'm not saying okay, you have to talk crypto, or you have to talk about trading only. Not necessary. It's okay. We can keep our conversations to something else also. I have no issues with it. Trust me. But you have to talk to me. That's all. So, guys, we've discussed so many things from the starting of the session until now. Any questions for me so far of whatever we've discussed? Or are we good with whatever we've discussed for the day? Tell me. Yes, no, maybe. कुछ तो बोलो यार. At least say yes, you are satisfied. Say that no, you're not satisfied. Or say you want me to cover up this topic, that topic, something or the other. You can't be basically just sitting like that. Yesterday's session, whoever has not joined, I gave you guys like buy or sell signals. Yesterday, at the max, you've lost around close to $70, and a minimum of $10 is what you guys have lost the opportunity. If you would have followed me, followed my instructions, followed when to buy, when to sell, when I told you to do it, I'm telling you, you were sitting with a minimum of $10 profit to a $70 profit on the max. With just 2 trades, we were able to successfully reach that. So you missed out on a great amount of opportunity, but what to do? This is life, and an opportunity missed, of course, is missed. Now, what can we do? But still, to this date, also to now, also you're still not realizing what every day you're losing. Then I really cannot help in any which ways. 326016 is they are trying to send some message. I don't know. What are you trying to send me, my dear? SE means what? SE means what? Hi, I told you hi. Hello, 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 hello. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. 622765. Any specific questions for me? Any doubts? Anything you want to ask? Please feel free. अब कोई कुछ पूछ नहीं रहा तो मैं ही म्यूजिक बजा रही हूँ सी what to do. I want to keep these sessions a bit I want to keep these sessions a bit sometimes off the topic too, because every time just talking about like very difficult words, I don't think that's going to add a lot of values because how much are you guys going to listen to it, right? Nobody is going to pay that kind of attention and they're going to stay for that long, understanding everything, staying for hours together and things like that. So I know agar if education becomes more of a fun and more of entertaining thing, it's very good to kind of learn quickly. So fun element is very important. I love music. Do you guys also love music? Oh, I'm actually not a music composer something. It's just that out of boredom and out of you guys, because you guys are not asking me any question, I'm just becoming a music composer now. And this composing has come just now only. It did not come. It is not existing in me like since ages or something. This just came in few minutes only. I am playing it nicely only, I think. Guys, I request you, I'll because it's just going to be like next 15 minutes I'm live. So I'll just summarize what all we have discussed today. We've discussed how to trade in the right direction, and we've discussed the steps how to go about with it. Okay, that is something we've discussed today in the 4-hour session. The second topic what we discussed was about risk to reward ratio. How do you put a risk to reward ratio? How to use the tool on the charts? That is all what we have seen. And the third thing that we looked into, or the topic that we've looked into, was about stop losses, where to put the stop losses. These three topics were discussed in detail. And in case you've missed out from the starting, I want you guys to go replay this whole session and watch it all over again. Today, because nobody was answering me that they are interested in exclusive benefits associated with ZBIT and me, then you are basically, I didn't actually reveal it out on, and neither did I actually give you any buy sell signal today. So going forward, this is how the whole session is going to be. It's going to be 4-hour session, but I will not be revealing out any of my secret strategies. I will not be revealing out any of my buy sell signals to all you guys. If you want me to do that, you have to also participate. You also have to contribute, in the sense you have to deposit funds while I'm live using the deposit button on the screen, which you see on the live stream function, and get in touch with me to be able to get the live signal from my end. I'm not going to give it free of cost. Remember, I'm not giving you anything free of cost. So please work hard towards it. If you want me to basically give you that, there's a lot of hard work behind the scenes, like behind this. And you guys totally don't understand. Just because I give you buy sell signals and I'm just giving you free ka gyan, you're thinking because it's free, you thinking that it is just a useless thing. So now I'm making this little scarce. The way BTC is scarce, I'm going to make this scarce so that it kind of starts getting the value it should get. BTC became so expensive because of scarcity only, right? The scarcity factor, that it is just 21 million in this world. That's why the price is basically always shooting up for BTC. So the same way, my buy sell signals are becoming very scarce now. And if you want to get a chunk of it, like you want to get a gist of it, like you want to have enjoy that, then you have to basically let me know in the comments that yes, you're interested, yes, you want to know that, yes, you're interested in those exclusive benefits, and then deposit funds using the deposit button on the screen, and then I will reveal out all those secrets to you. So it's not going to come free of cost to you guys. Remember, there is a lot of energy, there is a lot of hard work behind the scenes, so you have to, you know, you have to support me. You can't be just taking everything free of cost, right? So you have to support me as well. All right, so last 10 minutes, do I have any users joining in? Come on India, come on Eritrea, come on Malaysia, come on Indonesia. Whoa, like UAE, Pakistan, Nigeria. What else, what else, what else, who else is there? Did I say the names of all the countries? I hope so. I did. I'm having too much fun talking to you guys. Although there's not many who are responding to me, but that's okay. Come on, India, dikha do. I don't know, somehow I got this song on my. Guys, you don't get these kind of chances every now and then, so utilize this when it is available. I want you guys to use this for your benefit. Wait, I'm putting my battery on the charger. My phone battery is dying out. Hmm. Today also was a very sniper entry. Actually, speaking, I didn't pay much attention to the markets today. Today, Aram say we could have fetched a profit. I found a very beautiful entry, but I didn't tell you guys today because no, none of you are actually paying attention to what I'm saying, and I really want to. I don't want to give you any entry now, unless you guys basically start supporting me. Okay, here is the thing. This was almost like a risk to reward ratio of 1 is to 10.4. Although I kind of don't get this, I don't encourage any of you to get that kind of a ratio. Even if you would have taken a 1 is to 3, see how good of a target you would have achieved. See, it was almost like this is a 1 is to 3. So entry price should have been 3032, exit with 3000. It's almost like close to $35 profit here, $32 here. And if we would have waited till here, which is of course a very ambitious number, which I don't recommend anyone. But with that ambitious number, so we're talking about, my God, my entry price was what? 3033. Wow, $118. So I should have pointed out to you guys to take a sell trade today, which I didn't do because none of you were like interested in my buy sell trade today. So I didn't give any signal today. But if I would have given, you guys would have been sitting at a profit of at least 118. That's on very highest side. but also it will totally depend on the trade that you're taking. The size of the position also does matter. So your profits will obviously vary basis that also. So $118 opportunity, you guys lost it today. Are you not regretting? But that's on the higher side. That's on the higher side. So imagine entering the trade at say you had $100, you took a 5x leverage, and you had $500 and you took a position at say 3033 and you exited at 2915. So we are talking about almost $20 profit, which is with $100 5x leverage. How is that? 118 is like if you're buying one Ethereum, okay, because it's a $118 move. So we are talking about $118 for one Ethereum. But if you're buying with $500, you're just able to get how many contracts? You're able to get 0.16 of the 0.16 contracts of Ethereum with $500. And in that, again, in $500, all $500 is not yours. $500 basically some one like $100 belong to you. 5x belongs to the platform. So from your money, you're just shelling out $100. So if you were to lose, you were losing $100. But if you were to gain, you were getting around 19.45. Agar, if I talk about the fees and everything, say, even if the fees would have gone 1.45 or the fees would have gone $2 or something, you were still sitting at $18 on the least side. इससे इजी हो सकता है कोच नहीं हो सकता यार come on why are you, nobody is bothered to understand this, like why am I even shouting so much, why am I putting so much emphasis, still nobody is ready to believe the results, and nobody is ready to get on to this and take a trade in this direction, whichever direction I'm telling you. Anyways, my work is anyways to push you guys to start trading and to basically trade in right direction, and I'm doing my utmost effort to help you out in every which way. But still, if you guys are not taking advantage, that's not my problem. On the higher side, with one contract of Ethereum, you have lost around $118 today. And even if you would have taken a position of say with $100 and a 5x of leverage, on the least side, you've missed out on a close to $18 to $19 of a profit. So minimum range $18 to $19 of profit, $218 opportunity you've lost today. Yesterday you lost somewhere between 10 to 70. Today you lost somewhere between 18 to 116, I'll say, because I'm just removing the pieces and everything. Okay, so this is the kind of opportunity you guys are losing out on every day. And if you still continue not listening to me, if you still continue to basically not take an action, and the action is definitely you have to deposit funds while I'm live and get in touch with me, and I'll show you the buy sell signals, and I'll show you where to buy, where to sell. And if you're still not taking my help and my guidance and everything, then I don't know anything to, I don't know anything to say further. So that is how it is. 627765. I think you sent this question a little while ago also. Were you the one who you asked me this question a little while ago also? I don't know. I think I had this question all in the starting also, I think. How to use Zbit. No, somebody else asked. 314094 asked, actually, not you. So 62765, not to disappoint you, because it's the end of the session and I'm almost going to wind up in next 2 to 3 minutes. This whole thing, how to use Zbit, is completely discussed in the session today. If you go replay this session all over again, you'll find I have shown you where, how to, like I've completely taken you through step by step how to use Zbit, from downloading to KYC to withdrawing to depositing to taking the different types of orders, starting your spot trading, futures trading. All that is discussed in the session today. Go replay it. And if you have missed out on some more few more topics, then you might go back to 2-3 days back, replay, and then replay it and see. There are also some things here and there about Zbit is discussed. So you will find information out there. So don't worry. Even if you have joined at the ending of the session, we have everything recorded. So that it is lying in there. Just go replay it and you will be able to see all this information. So you'll know how to use the Zbit app. And still, after going through all the sessions, after replaying, you still find something difficult, come back to me tomorrow. I will again show you. I don't mind repeating it myself, repeating again and again. I will show you all over again, and I will make sure you get enough guidance from my end. All right. So guys, that's all for today. Have a great evening ahead. I want you guys to only trade that much which you think you can afford to lose, because crypto markets are highly volatile, and in a day anything can happen. So be careful of the kind of trades that you're taking. Don't over leverage. Don't take too much of leverage. 5x is the maximum that you should aim for as a beginner. And if you know how to play around with the leverage and you are proficient enough, yes, increase the leverage size. But if you are not, still then lower it to 5x, because in a day, if the market is not volatile, you might not be able to see significant loss or anything. But if the market moves like too quick and it's highly volatile for some reason, like any positive negative news in the market, then you will lose out in a fraction of seconds. So please understand this and trade in the right direction and trade safely and with calculated risk. So with that, I'm going to end up this session. This is Nida Afreen signing off from Zbit. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not still sure if I'm working tomorrow or if I'm not. But either ways, if I'm working, you will see my face at 4 to 8 p.m. Gulf Standard Time, Dubai time. If I'm not working, you will not see me tomorrow. You will be seeing me on Tuesday, most likely. So stay tuned. Keep watching the streams. Keep sharing it with friends and family. There are some referral bonuses also going on the Zbit platform. We are offering up to 50% as a commission for all the referrals coming to our way. So guys, go refer your friends, family. Uh, Trading is not the only way through which you make money. You're able to make money through commissions, and how you're able to make commissions is by referring it to your friends and family. So the more you share the referral codes and the more you're going to share this application, the more money is going to come into your pocket. So see how much Zbit is offering you, how much Zbit is able to give you, and you still don't realize its value, and you still don't realize its worth. So please go brush up everything and then start trading in the right direction. All right. So I am going to log off. Take care of yourself. Have a great evening ahead. I will be seeing you either tomorrow or day after, depending on whether I'm working or not tomorrow. Okay. So take care. Have a great evening ahead. All right.